Lives and livelihood are at risk in sections of rural St. Andrew. The constant heavy rainfall is proving to be a major headache for residents living in Hardware Gap. The future of National Park Holywell also hangs in the balance. Sandy Williams was in the area and now files this report.
Boulders, sand and silt have captured a section of the Hardware Gap main road in St. Andrew, following a mass migration from their primary settlement on the embankment. But it did not happen overnight. In fact, the relocation began a few years ago.
This land slippage started in 2021 after a series of heavy rains. And from then it has been an ongoing problem every time it rains.
Because every raindrop thereafter unleashes a landslide. It's an area the National Works Agency says it has been monitoring.
It's a situation that we'll have to continue to monitor. It's an entire mountainside that came down in 2022. And you recall that we spent many days there with heavy-duty equipment trying to cut through the mountain that came down and literally sat on the road.
Wellington Taylor is Chief of Co at the Jamaica Conservation Development Trust.
The geology of the area is shale bedrock, and shales are easy to erode. This poses severe risk to passers-by, as you can see huge boulders behind me, precariously perched and ready to roll down by gravity or by rainfall, as I'd indicated. The road is also now being undermined, making the road surface unstable.
A detriment to the operation of the Blue and John Crow Mountain National Park, including its main recreational area popularly known as Holywell. The impacted road is the major thoroughfare to the 25 acres property, which usually affords visitors opportunities for hiking, camping, and even bird watching.
Nested on the border of Portland and St. Andrew in the Hardware Gap community, Holywell, known for its sweeping recreational area, is slowly becoming a shadow of its former self. What would have been a very busy period, the compound remains eerily empty, echoing with the distant sounds of the past rather than the excited chatter of visitors.
When road is blocked, no visitors, and that has a negative impact on our revenue.
And this section of the Hardware Gap main road, which could be likened to a death trap, is the main contributing factor to the dwindling customers. One wrong move and it could be easily transformed into a tragic scene.
Last night I was coming from the airport, and then when I got here, the car couldn't make it over, so I came out of the car and my cousin was driving and he almost ran over.
What was going through your mind at that time?
My kids, fear, everything that is bad.
The area is also a farming community and home to many coffee farmers. But no matter how hard they try to cope, the challenges are still overwhelming.
I'm a coffee farmer in the Blue Mountain here, and when I have to go back and forth to Kingston, it's very hard. Because nobody want to go over the road, nobody want to go over the landslide and stuff like that. You know, so everybody be scared of it.
So every time rain falls, landslide come down, so I have to park here and walk over to work.
And this is an everyday thing?
Whenever it's rain.
Stephen Shaw is Communications Manager at the National Works Agency.
We will do all that we can to ensure that persons can use the corridor as quickly as possible after any land slippage that cause the road to become impassable.
Sandy Williams, TVJ News.